A walk-off win for the TinCaps, 6-5 here tonight in the opener of this series against Lansing, and our player of the game is Diego Goris. It's good to know that neither of us have to worry about shaving cream out here. They already got you back in the locker room. A great at-bat for you there to win the game. You hit it out to right field. You score Alberth and you score Dane. What was that last at-bat like for you with a lot of pressure there?
I just focus in the game, play good defense, and do the better I can do.
What were you thinking over there at third base after the ball got by in the top of the 10th inning and Lansing won in front?
I don't know, man. I was, bad inside, my teammate lose the game, and by my fault, I was bad.
But now happy because you get a win, and that's 3 in a row for the TinCaps.
I didn't play, but I always, in the dugout, make the good teammate, and everybody pick it up,
Well, Diego, thank you very much, and congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
That's Diego Goris, who delivers the win tonight for the TinCaps, 6-5, their third straight, and a win here over Lansing in the series opener at Parkview Field. A dramatic 6-5 win over the Lansing Lugnuts here in Game 1 of a 3-game set. Their 5th walk-off win of the season, and they do it in extra innings here tonight with the bat of Diego Goris, bringing the TinCaps a win. And boy, it didn't quite look like it after Goris had that error there in the top of the 10th to give Lansing the lead, but you just never know sometimes in the game of baseball.
Well, Mike, the ever-popular going from GOAT to hero, and again, the TinCaps now 3-0 in extra innings, and they just find a way to be the comeback kids here at Parkview Field. Hey, let's take a look at the highlights from this one. TinCaps looked down and out. They were down 4-1 as they came into the 8th inning, and then they stage a rally. Malik Smith with a double. That'll score Stephen Carmen, and the TinCaps are within 2 at 4-2, and they're starting to get into business. A great slide by Carmen to beat the throw to the plate. Then Jeremy Baltz, a little base hit to shallow left field. That will score Malik Smith, and the TinCaps are within 1. In comes a relief pitcher, and the first pitch that Eric Sakula delivers to Dane Phillips, shot up the middle for a base hit. We are tied at 4. We go to extra innings. Things look bleak in the top of the 10th inning as Diego Goris fans on that grounder to third. The air allows the lead run to score, and the Lugnuts looking good, leading 5-4. The first 2 TinCaps made an out in the 10th inning, but then after an error allowed a runner to reach, Diego Goris with a shot up the alley in right center field, and Jeremy Baltz and Dane Phillips came in to score on the 2-run, 2-out double by Goris. The TinCaps miraculously pull this one out by the final of 6-5.
And a big win for Fort Wayne, now their 3rd in a row, and they do it here at home where they have played their best baseball this season. They got on the board first tonight, but they were quiet after that throughout the rest of the game, and coming back in the late innings to pick up this win. Chris Nunn is now 4-0, and Justin Jackson, the converted pitcher, falls to 0-1 as the TinCaps in back-to-back days now have picked up 27 hits, 15 yesterday and 12 tonight. 2 hours and 52 minutes of baseball on this May 28th. Paid attendance of 3,954, brought to you by the Parkview Physicians Group. First Care Walk-In Clinic, season attendance now more than 106,000. Tomorrow's ball game, 7:05 first pitch. It'll be Zach Eflin for Fort Wayne in search of win number 2, and left-hander Daniel Norris for Lansing looking for his first win of the year. So a lot tonight. I think we thought that the TinCaps just weren't going to have it today. 4 double plays in the early innings. Justin Hancock had his 3rd shortest outing of the year. Didn't have the great control, but somehow they found a way to come back and win, and they're now perfect 4-0 against Lansing.
Well, and at some point in the ball game, Mike, it was one of those bizarre ball games because much like a play that was not made by each team, you had Tissenbaum and Adams at one point, and I got it, you take it, miscommunication between an infielder and an outfielder, and then the same thing happened with Lansing in the 10th inning. Shortstop left fielder, I've got it, you take it. The ball plops safely in. That put a runner on base. Then another guy works himself aboard. Goris who it looked like was going to be the guy who cost them the game, ends up winning the game. So it kind of seemed to be a game that nobody wanted to win or nobody could win. But the TinCaps, with one more out to go, Diego Goris comes up with the clutch hit. And we'll see how big a victory this is to continue the winning streak and to have a positive start to this 3-game series and this homestand. That's a big, big win. And depending what else happens in the Midwest League tonight, again, could be one of those victories that puts the TinCaps right in the thick of the playoff race.
They could be just a half game back of second place Bowling Green, depending on what happens with the Hot Rods tonight. Just 20 games left here in the Midwest League first half. 6-5, Fort Wayne wins it here at Parkview Field. And we say so long until tomorrow night. For our great Xfinity crew and my broadcast partner, Ken Horman, Mike Cousins saying good night from downtown Parkview Field in Fort Wayne, Indiana.
This has been a TinCaps production.